Think you're not creative? Here's the truth. Creativity isn't a talent you're born with. It's a skill you can practice. And today I'll show you 7 practical ways to come up with original ideas, even if you feel completely stuck. Along the way, we'll look at how some of the world's most creative people built their ideas. First, change your input. Your brain can only remix what it consumes. If you always read the same things and watch the same videos, your ideas will all feel the same. Start exploring new material. Steve Jobs, for example, once took a calligraphy class in college. At the time it seemed useless, but years later, that random experience helped him design Apple's beautiful fonts and layouts. So feed your brain fresh ingredients, and it will start cooking up new dishes. Second, use what-if questions. Creativity thrives on curiosity. Ask yourself, what if this was twice as big, or half as small, or completely free? What if it were invisible, or even illegal? Elon Musk did this when he asked, what if rockets weren't insanely expensive? Instead of accepting the high cost, he broke the problem into parts and reimagined the whole process. That simple, what-if question led to SpaceX. Third, borrow and combine. Most so-called new ideas are really just combinations of existing ones. Take 2 unrelated things and see what happens when you mix them. Walt Disney didn't invent cartoons, but he combined animation with sound, storytelling, and later even theme parks. The result was something magical and entirely new. And today, AI can help you do the same. You can feed a tool like ChatGPT or image generators 2 completely different concepts, like ancient Roman architecture and futuristic city design, and instantly see unique combinations you'd never imagine on your own. Fourth, practice the 10 ideas exercise. Every morning, write down 10 ideas about anything: new businesses, solutions for your daily routine, or even silly inventions. The point isn't quality, it's quantity. You're training your brain to generate options quickly. J.K. Rowling filled notebooks with names, creatures, and story fragments long before Harry Potter became real. The more ideas you produce, the easier it gets to find the great ones. Fifth, use constraints. Limitations often force creative solutions. Give yourself a challenge. Come up with a business idea using only $50, or design something for people over 90 years old. Leonardo da Vinci lived in a world where many of his inventions couldn't actually be built with the tools of his time. Those constraints didn't stop him, they pushed him to imagine visionary concepts hundreds of years ahead of reality. Sixth, step away and let ideas incubate. Sometimes your best ideas appear when you're not forcing it, in the shower, on a walk, or while cooking. Work, then rest, then return. Your subconscious does the heavy lifting in the background. J.K. Rowling famously said the spark for Harry Potter appeared while she was stuck on a train with nothing to do. That idle time became the birthplace of one of the most successful stories ever written. And seventh, explore different fields. Creativity often comes from connecting unrelated dots. If you always stay in your comfort zone, your ideas stay trapped. Try something new. Read history if you usually read business, watch a science documentary if you're into fashion, or take up a hobby you've never tried. Leonardo da Vinci merged art, anatomy, and engineering to create revolutionary ideas. Steve Jobs blended technology with design and music. Elon Musk grew up devouring both physics and science fiction, and those 2 worlds shaped the vision behind Tesla and SpaceX. Once a week, watch or read something you'd normally never choose. Your brain will thank you. And if you don't know where to start, AI can suggest hobbies, random topics, or even book lists to spark your curiosity. So remember, creativity isn't magic, it's a habit. Jobs, Da Vinci, Rowling, they weren't born with superpowers. They built their creativity by asking new questions, combining ideas, and feeding their minds with new material. Try one of these 7 methods today and see what happens. Tell me in the comments, which of these hacks will you try first? And if you want more practical tips to boost your thinking and productivity, make sure to subscribe.